Aimee's live talk, God willing, on Tuesdays. So, the time may vary, but we try to make it around 5 or 7, no later than 7. So, last week, I talked about preserving relationships, mainly the family, which is very important. But today I'm going to go more into details about what that means. Well, it entails a series of healthy behaviors and dialogue. And first I want to start off by saying every single family member in my family is a better person than I am. Hands down. Not because I have a low self-esteem or I lack confidence. I find great confidence in God. And I've found my identity in God. Actually, I do feel that I'm more responsible. I've had experiences that they haven't had, two of which I didn't mention in my book because I didn't find them meaningful until I read the book of Padre Pio, the saint. So it's important that you just, it's also something that I like to think that way. And it's a good way to treat them better, too. So one of the things that I found helpful in my relationships is reliability and consistency. To be reliable, be the person that people can count on. That promotes trust. If you're going to do something, well, hopefully something good, be consistent about it. Do it always. Know that they can count on you for it to happen. We do it all the time. People who cook on a daily basis, people if you clean on a daily basis, but they know that they can count on you for that specific thing or things. And then the more that they know that you're a person of your word and that you commit to what you should do, especially doing the right thing, then it helps promote trust between your relationships. Use kind words. I had a friend that had a master's in communication, but how you say things really makes a big difference. A lot of times my first thought is to say something completely wrong, that it would come out offensive or demanding, or it might hurt feelings or may not come out right. That's called a temptation. So I do think past that. I'll give you an example. Sean, my son, was writing a poem, and he describes us. I have a bad memory because I forgot this and I forgot that and I've forgotten this. Well, instead of saying I have a bad memory, you could say I don't have the best memory, or I haven't had the best memory. And you're saying the same thing, but it puts it in a different light. So it's important that we think about things, about how we're going to say things, and say them in the way that we would like to be talked to ourselves. Use the same words. If they're not going to be encouraging, or they're not going to be helpful, or they're not going to be supportive, the words that you're using, if you're not going to say something nice, just refrain from saying it at all. Just wait till you can ask the Holy Spirit to give you better words to say. Refrain from anger. I know that teenagers can push buttons. Sometimes we want to get angry. We grew up believing that, kids cannot disrespect us, the old school, or we had to respect our parents. Where times are different. And although God is never changing and we should stay constant just like Him on the good things, but we can also adjust to a better way of doing things if we've learned a better way of doing things.